Welcome to LawPath's legal education videos. My name is Damin Murdock. I've been a lawyer for more than 10 years. And today's topic is how your Google reviews can get you sued. There are two different ways to look at this. One is you making reviews on third-party websites, and the other way to look at it is you having a website and having reviews on your website. So the first one is looking at you having a website and having testimonials and reviews on your website. The ACCC have made it quite clear that testimonials that are fake is misleading and deceptive conduct. So on your website, if you have posted fake reviews, and a lot of people do it when they just start out their business, they actually have 0 clients, and so what do? They try to make their company look bigger than it actually is. And by doing that, they make fake testimonials and fake reviews, and they put them on their website to add content and make it look like there's been past customers of their business who have been very satisfied. If you were to do that, you will be infringing Section 18 of the Australian Consumer Law. Section 18 says that a person must not, in trade or commerce, mislead or deceive, or likely to mislead or deceive another party. And therefore, by you posting a fake testimonial, you are misleading and deceiving a potential customer. There are other things that you could get caught up on with the ACCC, or also misleading and deceptive. That is, 1, fake reviews, fake people, fake content. That's the obvious. But the other one is non-genuine reviews, having your friends and family post things when they've never actually been a customer. Another one is offering incentives for fake customers to post reviews. A lot of people are paying money nowadays for leads from third-party companies to lead generate and post reviews. Now the problem with this is that when you lead generate and post reviews, if the content of those reviews or the content of those services relate to how good or how much quality your product or service is, when they've never actually bought any service or good from you, then that also is misleading and deceptive and it's fake, and therefore you can get caught up by the ACCC on that. And the third area primarily is commercial relationships. When you actually have some kind of agreement with somebody to post a review and you don't disclose that commercial relationship. Again, that can lead to getting into trouble with the ACCC, and it also can be seen as misleading and deceptive conduct. So when posting testimonials or reviews on your own website, make sure that they're accurate, that they're provided by someone that actually has received a service, or someone that has bought a good from you. And primarily, it shouldn't be friends and family who have never actually been a recipient of any of your services or goods. Now, the other area is where you post Google reviews on third-party websites. Now, there's two different areas primarily that this would relate to. One is called tortious interference, which is an old law that isn't codified, so it's not found anywhere other than in case law. And tortious interference basically says that there's a representation, and you've made that representation for the purpose of interfering with a third-party contract, and as a result of you making that representation and interfering with that third-party contract, that contract actually falls apart. So you've actually done something to take business away from another business. And by posting Google reviews that are poor, you could be committing an act of, it's called the tort of tortious interference, which is interfering with a third-party contract. Company A has entered into a contract with Company B, and you've done something to interfere with that, to stop that relationship. You can be liable for all the loss and damage if you've purposely done that with malice. The other area is defamation. Defamation is where you publish a publication to third parties which is defamatory or false. Now, that is against an individual. The other one is malicious falsehood, and malicious falsehood is where you do it against a company. Again, it has to be malicious. Now, If you were to post a negative Google review on someone's site but you've never received service from them, or the information's false, and that website's owned by an individual, or it's owned by a company and you talk bad about the director or employees of that company, you could be liable for defamation. And you could be liable for malicious falsehood. Now, this is a real risk, and in Australia, a South Australian barrister last year was performing services, and this random person put Google reviews on his profile. And he wrote and asked the Google reviews to be taken down. She didn't take them down, so he applied for Google to take them down. Google took them down, and then she popped up more. And then she started putting them under aliases, and he didn't know who she was. He didn't provide services to her. He didn't understand why she was trying to destroy his reputation. At the end of the day, she was found liable for $750,000 in loss and damage as a result of posting fake Google reviews. So if you are posting Google reviews on third-party websites, make sure that those Google reviews are true and accurate. Otherwise, you could risk defamation, malicious falsehood, or tortious interference. And if you own a website and you're posting reviews, make sure you're careful not to be misleading and deceptive. Make sure you're not paying for it. Make sure the people that are posting the reviews are actually rendering or receiving services from you or goods from you. Thank you very much for watching our webinar on how you can be sued by posting Google reviews. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, visit www.lawpath.com.au. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.